My name is Jennifer Okusia, and I work as I'm doubling both as the program manager and executive director of North Light Green Services, NGS, located in Gulu city, and we're operating in northern Uganda, but particularly starting with the Acholi sub-region where we are. So currently we are working on a women and youth land right project to address the land right issues in Kochigoma sub-county in Noya district. We started to engage on issues of human rights after we conducted a baseline study regarding land rights, specifically targeting land rights for women and youth in the sub-county of Kochigoma. So we did a study in Ama and the Agonga parish, and we found quite shocking evidence of land disputes, especially among family members. So land disputes were stopped, and especially among the family members, followed by land boundary issues, land encroachment, whether from family members, and then also land grabbing. So these were the three prominent issues we found. But also what concerned us very much is that the general knowledge and awareness on land rights is very limited among community members. A huge proportion of the community members do not understand, do not know anything about their land rights, neither about the Constitution of the Republic of Uganda or the beautiful Acholi cultural laws that really documents and defines the land rights for women, youth, widows, orphans, even children who don't know their parents. And so we found cases of widows being evicted, very many widows evicted from their land, orphans, nephews and nieces not having land rights being, abused, their land rights being abused. And so we were concerned about it. And the other thing we found out is that the duty bearers were ill-capacitated to deal with the issues of land rights. That means even when they're doing mediation, they did not have the necessary tools, the constitution, the land legislation, the knowledge on how to address these issues. So these were issues that were a big concern. And we also found willingness from the community members to learn about their land rights, to see how to protect their land rights in terms of land registration, but also in terms of knowledge, about their land rights. So as at NGS, we are working very closely with the local leaders. That means cultural leaders, that means political leaders, that's the LC1 to the LC3, working with area land committees, that's the administrative staff, but also we have our own land right monitors on the ground, whom we call land right defenders, who we have capacitated with knowledge and are helping us to monitor, document, report on land right violation, but also work with the local leaders to mediate on land disputes. And so in terms of a strategy, we have done a lot of community sensitization on land rights, and we are receiving overwhelming requests from community members from other villages to do the same for them, to empower them on the knowledge. And there are some beautiful testimonies we are seeing already in terms of people who were ignorantly violating, abusing the land rights of others. They have reformed, they have told us, and they have offered back the land to those whom they are taking it from. So it's something quite interesting. When did I start engaging on human rights? It's been a long time. I was working with an international organization called Horizon 3000, an Austrian organization, and we used to fund programs in human rights and so forth, for organizations, NGOs in Uganda, Kenya, and Tanzania. I would always monitor them. I would plan those projects as well as do the monitoring, and also provide some technical support, whether through consultancies and so on. So I have been in this some time. But personally, I feel, why am I this? As a development worker that I am, I find the issues of land as being the major asset for the communities, for women, for the people, the rural people, as an important issue. Without land security, you cannot invest on the land, right? Without land ownership, you cannot invest on the land. So, and this, I'm concerned because in this Acholi sub-region, we have the highest poverty rate, I would say 68% in this region, second to Karamoja. And one of the things we see as a development person is that disputes on land does not allow people to invest on the land and to earn from the proceeds of the land and to benefit from the land to develop. So human rights is something that I'm passionate with. I'm I'm very concerned about that, and I want to continue addressing this as an organization and working in coalition with other people. And so, of course, would be, one of the risks that we see in our work is conflicts among the leadership. I wouldn't say in our district, but this is a potential from also hearing from other people. You find there are some conflicts that you're not aware of, and you may find yourself labeled or involved in when you do not know